Blessings, beautiful being. It is truly such an honor to connect with you. Thank you for tuning in. Sending love and magic and miracles to your moment. Calling in your higher self, embodied fully in presence within you, and so it is. So I wanted to make this video because this is something that humans definitely have a thing with. And mainly because it is a program that has been imprinted into humanity just in general, and that is the concept of attachment. Now, attachment can be defined in so many ways where it can be a positive thing if you have an attachment in the sense of a devotion or a dedication to someone or to something or to a way of being or to a source. But if the attachment is conditional and your state of being or your feeling or your doing is affected based on the conditions of what you are attached to and dedicated to and devoted to, then that's what creates disharmony. That's what can actually drain your energy as opposed to encouraging a positive energy influx. When an attachment becomes conditional, it can actually inhibit, it can limit, and it can lock you into a space, a perspective, a realm, an energy, a blockage where you are consciously or unconsciously limiting yourself, inhibiting yourself based on the state of an external variable, an attachment to something. Whether you are looking to manifest something, whether you are looking to change, to adapt, to create something in your life, to bring something into your life, or to avoid losing something in your life, if you are doing it from a space of attachment where you are not okay unless that other variable, that other person, that other situation is a certain way, then you are basically giving up your power. And that's just like not what we want to do. Because we are infinite beings, we are eternal in essence. Nothing can disturb or disrupt the source that is empowered within, the energy in which ignites us, in which wakes you up every morning, in which pulses through your body, in which gives you those blissies, those chills, in which allows you to and encourages you to remember. This energy is infinite, it is powerful, and it is not dependent on anything else. So on the topic of attachment, we often hear, let go of attachment, release attachment, let go of these things, don't think about these things, remove them from your life, cut, clear, release. And while that is extremely necessary and powerful, a lot of people actually have difficulty with this because it's a little bit harder to just cut and clear and remove something from your life that perhaps you had been habitually or consistently adhering to or connecting to. And also the energy of pushing it out, removing it, is an energy of resistance. And resistance is actually a magnetic energy in which also attracts things to you. So it's kind of like as you utilize this energy of resistance, trying to push things out, that actually sparks the magnetism and will therefore create other situations or energies or feelings that reflect that energy and kind of call it back into your field to be reconsidered. Because resistance is like pushing, it is a force, it is an energy in which you are giving your energy to. Therefore, the currency that you create with resistance and trying to push things out or let things go or release attachment, whatever the form is, that may actually be causing a magnetic energy which is still allowing it to circulate within your field. So if you find that releasing attachment and letting go of things, whether it is a habit or a person or an idea or a desire, is hard for you, and perhaps you keep calling in or attracting certain things or similar themes or situations that you were looking to rid out of your life, it may be because of the resistance energy. And if this is so, I have something new for you to try, and that is integration. So rather than letting things go, releasing attachment, forgetting about it, clearing it, this kind of energy, it's actually about integrating. And perhaps it's not integrating the whole thing, but alchemizing the situation, the habit, the person. Because anything that has served any purpose in your life, which anything that has been in your life has served a purpose in your life, then it is of value. It is important. I personally see every person, every happening, every situation as a valuable and important variable in my life. Therefore, I appreciate it. I am grateful for it. So rather than having this energy of wanting to push things out or release or kill off old versions of myself, or this kind of like hostile, volatile, dramatic energy about it, instead it's about integrating, where it's like, okay, that version of myself cultivated these codes, and I can actually utilize these codes in different ways. We're going to put them in their own compartments within myself and allow them to actually fuel and ignite my new version of self that I'm choosing. Or if it's an old habit, it's like, okay, that time that I spent with that old habit, I'm going to instead replace it with a new energy. And all that time I used to spend doing that old habit, I now have all this space for this new practice that is more in alignment and resonant with who I am and what I'm choosing to be. If it's a person or a relationship that you're looking to release attachment from, then first appreciate them. Like, really actually be grateful for how they served in your life, for who they are, how they're serving in their own way, in their own personal life, for themselves, for the people that are involved in their lives, for the profound and complex mission in which they personally serve, and again, how they have helped to serve in your life as well. And so the whole concept of integrating rather than trying to release attachment and to let go of things, when we instead integrate, we allow for all things, all people, all experiences, all past versions of ourselves to be fully honored for the medicine in which they each individually hold. Every variable, every aspect is always important and of value. Through the integration method, we actually allow for each variable, each level of experience, every desire, every happening to actually upgrade and advance its own individual form through the opportunity of integration. So really, like on a quantum level here, gonna get really deep real quick, we are actually shifting and rewriting the past, present, and future, because we then make purpose for and make space for every variable, every part of every situation, rather than pushing out and having this energy of resistance, which again is just a force that is going to, in reflection, karmic completion, push back towards us. We instead integrate it, we give it its space, its own role, we allow it to advance and to ascend, which is really like the purpose and the mission and the desire of everything and everyone in existence, whether they consciously know it or not. And therefore, everything becomes more harmonious. So if you have had any trouble with releasing attachment or letting go of certain things in your life or certain people or situations or old versions of yourself, see if it instead helps to integrate the energy, to shift the dynamic of the relationship or the person or the situation, change the agreement, change the contract with your old versions of self, so that all things can actually help and support the new version of you, who you are choosing to be now, what you are choosing to have present in your reality now. Honor your sovereignty, honor your truth, have the conversations that are necessary, and enjoy every moment, always, always. You are so blessed. It is truly a miracle to be here on earth. I hope that you always remember this. I'm over here celebrating life like every single day, so I'm just grateful. Sending you so much love, infinite blessings, and so it is.